You will come in, will fair, young girl. You will come in, will fair, young girl. You will come in, will fair, young girl. Young girl, oh, young girl. Young girl, young girl. Young girl, young girl. Oh, young girl. Oh, young girl. Oh, young girl. Oh, young girl. Why ya kwa her woman ikawa doya? Why ya kwa say why ya beka put ikawa doya? Ngakatelo tukalabo tukalabo. Ngakatelo tukalabo tukalabo. Yeah, girl, yeah, girl, yeah, girl, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, Malia, you are the Nalia, Imalia, you are the baby. Nalia, Imalia, you are the baby. 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 Oh, you are the baby. Oh, you are the baby. I want the baby. Now you are the baby. Why ya kwa her woman ikawa doya? Why ya kwa say why ya beka put ikawa doya? Ngakatelo tukalabo tukalabo. Ngakatelo tukalabo tukalabo. Yeah, girl, yeah, girl, yeah, girl, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl, yeah, girl, yeah, girl, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl, oh, yeah, girl, oh, yeah, girl, oh, yeah, you are the river. 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 Oh, you are the river. Oh, you are the river. I want the river. Now you are the river. Mube amansiye mwakono kwifanya from murder. Mube amansiye mwadia mwakono wolfea yaga. You will come wolfea yaga. Yaga lo yaga. Yaga yaga yaga. Why ya her woman why ya say why back up You are the river. 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 Oh, you are the river. Oh, you are the river. I want the river. Now you are the river. From murder, move on, see my damn for murder. Not even now when you want to for the what check it out. Not even now when you want to for the what check it out. You are very bad, you are very poor, you are very bad, you are very poor, you are very mad, you are very mad. You are my man, you are my man. Oh, 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 Namu, oh, Namu, oh, Namu. He can now, oh, Namu, oh, Namu.
Okay, guys, you're just tuning in, like you say, welcome to Science and Society. And today we'll be having our guest is already here, and his name is maybe probably you've been following our page quite recently. And so his name is Martin Harris. Martin is a graduate of the University of Liberia, in who a, currently I can say who a bachelor degree in chemistry and also the Dukes of the University of Liberia. So today we'll be having him and a couple of guys will join us. Our guys from Monrovia and some of our friends who normally here on the show with us, they will also join us to give us to give us their own. I mean, uh, to be able to give us their own understanding about issues that we'll be discussing here. And so before we can go to Martin, I would like to say to you from the previous show, like I said, I've been saying, let's continue to follow the health measure of the National Public Health Institute of Liberia. And so the National Public Health Institute of Liberia is saying we should continue to observe all of our health measures and in order to prevent the monkeypox virus. Maybe in terms of can we'll be bringing you some of the preventive measures that you need to do in order to prevent yourself, save yourself from the virus, because the WHO have already declared the monkeypox virus as a national public health emergency, and so we too have to, you know, go by the the rules of the National Public Health Institute. So let me stop here. I will come back and then I'll go to Martin to see if he's a little bit okay, then I can continue before I can go to him for introduction. Martin, you okay? Are you okay, Martin? Martin, can you get me? You are muted. You are muted, Martin. I need to unmute you. You are muted. You need to unmute yourself from your phone. That's all. You need to unmute yourself, Martin. Until Martin can be unmuting himself, and like I said, today will be this is science and society. If you just tuning in here, we only bring people who are making significant impact into science, into STEM. And so today, likewise, Martin is no different from other Liberians. And so he is a young graduate. He will be joining us today's show. We purposely feature him today. And he's like any young person around Liberia. And so, like I said, our other guys will be joining us. Edu Olubezme Simonovia, you'll be joining us. The rest of our colleague who is normally here, Jerez Boko, Mashami, Makoya, Tracy George, Mohana, Conan, they're all going to be joining us. So probably until then, our guest is facing a little bit issue. Let me see if I can see how best. So I don't know, Martin, if you can log in and come back on, and that would be a little bit okay because you muted yourself. I don't know how you're gonna unmute it. I want to do it for you, but it's not doing it. Can you go and come back in again? Hello? I want to unmute you. I don't know what's happening. So Martin, you can log in and come back. If you can log out and come back in again, then we'll really appreciate. I don't know what's happening to you. I don't really know. So let's see what's gonna happen. Let me see if I can uh, log Martin or to see if I can log in or and see what's gonna happen. But we're facing a little bit of technical issue, guys. So we'll keep playing music until he can come on. Then we can continue the show. But he's already on. I don't know what's happening to him. But to be frank, Martin is already on. I don't know. But let me see.
Okay. I'm not getting any sound.
Can you get me?
Yeah, I'm getting you now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you was not getting me when I was waving to you.
No, 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 no.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I mean, we folks, if you are just watching and you are just tuning, this is Science in Society. I'm joined again here by Slemen. Slemen is here with us today, even though he's busy. And when his busy
Yeah.
schedule is funny,
So
his time to join us. Today, our guest is will be Martin Harris. I think Martin will be our guest today. And let's see. Stephen will take a little bit musical break because he's calling me. Maybe he's facing some problem, and
okay,
then we
no
can be,
problem.
or you can go ahead with discussion. Then I will be out. I will come back later.
No, no, no problem. But
Okay.
I think it will be preferable that our special guest is in studio before we continue this discussion. Science is everything. We need to prioritize science in our nation, Liberia. Today we will host the deuce of the 104th graduating class of the University of Liberia.
Wow.
He's
So
from
yeah, Sleme, you was once like him before. I remember you are also, the two of you are also part of the same kind of group. And
sure,
yeah, just like he could be one of us. Like I said, it could be any of us. Dusing coming or as a dues of the University of Liberia is actually a good thing, and it's something that we all should actually commend, and we should appreciate him for. We should celebrate him for. I mean, the
definitely.
moment we
Sure,
have to ask him, yeah, I think it will be very good enough and come on so that he can be able to motivate people who are watching him and people who are
definitely.
students also, yeah, like him, and who wants to be the tools of the
Yes.
University of Liberia, or tools their very university, so that he can be
And
able to give them
from the
certificate.
chemistry department. Yeah.
Most often people talk about this whole issue of whenever I notice something, whenever I say I'm doing chemistry at
Say,
even
huh?
master level, yeah, people say,
Say, wow,
but
you are
uh,
very strong.
I have my own diverse view about it. My diverse view is, I think biology is more difficult than the chemistry, but maybe we'll have debate on this before
Yeah,
here.
it's debatable, you know.
Well, it's
So,
debatable. We'll have some debate on this. But
yeah,
Martin is coming on. And I think I learned that he's also a veteran of your high school, the Canton United Methodist High School. So I
yeah,
know
sure.
the two of you. He's not strange to you. The two of you, actually he may know you one way or I think. So not strange, but I thought it was to exclusively make the show to be for him because in Liberia we don't celebrate academia. We choose to celebrate people who are not making. I mean, don't have no history, but we don't celebrate academia. In Liberia. But a young guy doing the universal library. I don't know his age, but he's gonna be giving his age, telling you his age and stuff like that. It's something that we can appreciate. So Slemmy, let's go back to him. Maybe he can be able to talk, and then we can start the conversations from there. Martin, good
Okay.
evening. How you doing, Martin? Good evening, Martin. How you doing?
Are you there, Martin? I think his network is giving problem.
Yeah, this whole thing about Liberia. Maybe at a certain
Yeah.
point in time we can have him on WhatsApp or something like that. But I really could appreciate having him on, sharing some story of us, and also the public who I mean could be so
True.
appreciative. But Martin, you still getting me? You can go ahead and talk. We can get it waiting for you. We not getting you have to go to like better place. Before I was getting you, but your mic is unmuted now. I don't know what's happening. Your mic is unmuted, and I don't know what's happening. I can't get you again. Can you get me now? So,
I'm
folks, if
doing
you are
good.
just
How
watching
you
us, if you
doing?
are just tuning, okay, I'm doing good,
Hope
Martin.
you are getting
So
me.
we getting you clear now. I think it's okay like this, Auntie. I think it's okay like this. So,
Can you
Martin,
get
welcome
me?
to
Oh my God.
we getting we getting we getting you we getting you.
Hello, can you get me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
getting you, Martin. We getting you. We can get you. So you, wow. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we can get you now, Martin. We getting you clear. Can you get me? Can you get me, Martin? Wow.
Network issue.
I mean, very terrible internet issue in Liberia.
Yeah, very
Uh,
terrible.
yeah, very
Bad.
terrible. I know this. Just only
I
what
think
we can bear the pictures.
he's struggling to be part of the show tonight, but the network is not giving him the
So, folks,
opportunity.
his name is Martin Harris. If you are just watching, Martin is the dues of the University of Liberia, 104 graduating class, and he hold a Bachelor of Science degree in chemistry. Today, we actually thought to have him on so that he can be able to share
Really
his
there?
story with us and also tell us,
I mean, use your phone, man.
uh,
My phone giving
you know,
problem. Network
and
problem.
also tell us
I not
his.
did that. I don't did that. Huh?
So he's
How you use your phone?
we can get in the back. I don't know, but so we will. I'm sure we'll have him on today. So Martin will share his story with us as a child coming, or some of the things he can do, and also what he hope to do in future to come as at master level. And some of the conversation, I think we'll have conversation here myself privately, and also I mean, just to inspire people, and also people who could be watching, some big senior brothers who normally watch this show can be able to give him some guidance as a young person coming up. And I mean, our normal thing, he'll be able to tell us the importance of doing science, why he chose to do science as a young person. And I mean, like I said, it's debatable. Maybe probably he did the science, the easier branch of science. Or Slemek could debate this as another. It's also debatable. But Slemek, I mean, you can say something while we sure going to have him on.
Yeah, today we are happy to have a Dukes of the 104 graduating class. He's a dedicated scholar,
So,
and
Slemek, you know him before?
yes, back in the days in Kanta United Methodist School, Martin and I played together. But then he was in the 10th grade, and I was in grade 12, and he was playing mathematics for our team. Very brilliant mathematician, very accurate. And I don't want to discuss everything about math, so he will come
Pre-
and tell us. Yeah,
You know,
see, at
you know,
time
the
and
the
in our school, you can't be in grade 10 and quiz
okay.
for the school, but he broke the record because of his mathematical skills. and his passion for the game. So at that point in grade 10 and quizzing for the school team was something incredible, and we appreciated him for that because all the mathematics questions were saved because of him. So I don't want to say many things. He will say it all today. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, couple of time, couple of years, but sometimes I don't know, but I most of the time when the people say this person does the university or library, sometimes people will question their credential and say or their academic ability to say this guy is actually not good, he's not studious like this. So I mean, everyone that I reached to concerning Martin and the last graduation, Clinton, they always say these guys are very good, they work hard for it. Almost like you're not strange. Anyone could say
Definitely.
this person here. So it's like the guys from the Canton United Methodist University had just been taking this issue of dues from Liberia in row. I mean, you guys, maybe you guys went caucus and just playing this. So the dues have always now back to back now come from the State Run University, come from Nimba. So we
Yeah.
have Martin. Last year we had Clinton. Clinton is in South Africa. And I think maybe sometime, maybe today Clinton may come on. I don't know. But Clinton is talking
Yeah.
about
So
coming
I
on
was I was even thinking about that
because,
one of the
yeah,
days in the future we can host him, yeah, on our show. Will be a very good thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
Clinton is a very good supporter of the show. Most of the time he's in South Africa. He won the IM Africa or the IM scholarship, IM Africa scholarship, mathematics scholarship. So he's in Petrol, I think Petrol somewhere in South Africa doing his masters. I don't know which branch of masters he's doing, but the matter of fact he's doing masters. And the guy have passion for math. It's something that he have passion for. Same thing with Martin. Martin had a lot of passion for chemistry. When I reached out to him, I mean, I reached out to him personally, but he said he been here about me. I said, how you been here about me? I don't know.
But
How you been
the
here about
the
me?
name the name Camp Calculus is not a hidden name in Liberia.
So
Yeah.
so when you're telling me some stuff, some things, and I say, oh, okay, no, I know everyone who actually you into our everyday. And Isaac and myself, we spoke earlier. Isaac Wooling from the JJ Rao Foundation, and as I said, this is the guy who challenged me during our anniversary celebration in Ganta. I said, wow,
And
I
you
didn't
were
know about
not
this.
there at that time. You were not there.
Yeah, I
you,
wasn't I
you
wasn't there.
you you
I think
missed
I
the
missed that.
game.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
missed that game, and I was skimming. Someone said I was skimming on the process. Yeah. So I mean, I think Martin is much better now, and so folks say if you are watching us and you tuning in, this is of science and society. We keep sharing our life, keep sharing the live video if you watching us, and we here the essence of this show is to invite people who are making significant impact in STEM, in science, in the sciences. And so we were so happy to see one of our own. Last year we had Clinton P, and also this year we have Martin Harris, but they're all from the same high school. So let's see which of the high school gonna take it next year. But Martin is in the larger society now. He's doing well, and we hope that you're gonna watch. And the essence of income on the show is to share a story with the younger ones that are coming up to learn from a story, and also asking for further or support if he could be what are the things he may are doing. Somebody who watching the show who are supporter of us and also who also have interest in us can also, or maybe probably you have interest in sponsoring him, you can also do that. He needs scholarship, he may need scholarship. He's a young person coming up, so maybe probably you have link, you have way of helping him to apply for scholarship is good. Many a time we see young people graduating with very high on. Sometimes they don't follow that lesson. I'm sure he's gonna tell us this, but he's out. He went out again, guys. So every time he come out, I notice something. Slim, every time this guy come out, we see the audience increase. When you go down, the audience decrease. Let's see what's gonna
Oh,
happen. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So every time the guy come on, he's trying to come on. Every time the guy come on, but I know he was better when he came on. He was actually
He's
better
a
now.
chemical celebrity now, so yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He's trying to be the kind of celebrity. Every time he come on, the audience get increased. When you go back, the audience decrease. So I don't know what's happening. He's gonna tell us. So Martin, welcome. Well,
We are not
we
getting
can
you.
get in the earpiece. Is the earpiece? I think the earpiece is the one that is facing this problem now because I can see you muted. Wow, too bad for us. I don't know what's happening today. And so this is
You know, the reaction is something that we can already understand right now. I think there's a chemical reaction occurring, and everything will be stable soon. You can tell us about that. You from the chemistry background.
so
Yeah.
Slim, why he coming on stage, let's look at some things from different perspective in terms of young people. Uh, I mean, like before when I was coming up, the number of people going to science college was very lesser. And now we see some huge number increase from the graduate, even coming from the professional school, the medical school, people who go into the graduate school, they are all doing well. So Martin, let's have you on. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. How are you doing too?
Okay, I'm great. So
Okay, you getting me?
Martin,
You getting me now?
yeah, we get
Yeah,
you
we
perfect,
are
perfect now,
getting
Martin.
Okay. Thank God. Thank
Thank you
God. Much
so
better.
much, brother, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on, Martin, and I appreciate your presence. I appreciate your commitment.
Yeah, yeah.
So Martin, the essence of the discussion is for you to share your story to people who are watching the science community. There's a science platform, and people who are also watching. They want to be like you. Some of them have the ambition of maybe probably doing the universal library, any of the university. Maybe like Sleman on here, Sleman does the United Methodist University, and you guys both from the same high school. I hope that I could have Clinton on, but Clinton is a little bit busy or something. He can come on. And so, can you tell us about you, something about you? Who is Martin, and what I mean, he did where were he? What kind of high school you graduated from? I mean, just say something about your family, something like that. You get your Martin? The guy is frozen again. So you mean Martin can stay for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes? Wow, today is very much. So I was just about to ask him to give a little bit brief introduction, like what we do on the show here. His name, I mean, date of birth, and something he hope to do. Martin, you there? You back with us now?
God.
Hello? Yeah,
Yeah. And what happening?
yes, yeah. So you can go ahead. Yeah, you can go ahead
Yeah,
now.
you're saying something.
Yeah,
There was
I say,
interruption in the network.
yeah, I say, can you briefly say something about yourself, Martin? Who is Martin? And
Okay. My name is Martin Harris. Was born in Maryland County, 2001, and I started my education.
wow.
Wow.
But Slimmy, my prediction is actually coming to pass. I'm seeing every time this guy come on, I see the number of people who watching increasing, even from the YouTube channel. I mean, it's increasing, And someone, Betty K. Harris, say, our hero, Scholar Martin Harris, you are great. And so I don't know, she's related to Martin, but Betty, I would like to say welcome. Thank you for watching, and hope that we'll have you on today. It's a very much terrible situation. I don't know what's happening, but I mean, Sleme, you were saying something about the issue of your high school. Why he coming on? I don't know what's happening again.
He's coming.
Okay, yeah. So Martin, you can go ahead, Martin. You can go ahead now. What was in? I don't know. Understand what's happening. Wow.
It is
So they
just
said,
about the network in our country, in Liberia. That's all.
yeah. So
The
folks,
network is terrible right now.
terrible situation. So I mean, the last time this guy myself spoke, he was like he wants to do physical chemistry at master's level. It's something he wants to do,
Wow.
and yeah, I was like, wow, because the last time I spoke to some senior brothers that are normally into chemistry, and they said to me the library don't have a physical chemist. Maybe probably they have one before, but he left. And so he said he have an interest in physical, and you just justify that you said the guy was playing math on your team, so it means that his calculation skill must be very
It's
strong. So yeah, so it
it's
is something that he wants to utilize his calculating skill by doing physical chemistry, which is something that is very very good.
yeah.
The only thing so far so good we got for him now is he's he was born in Maryland, something in Martin Harris. So I mean, you were saying something before the guy came on.
Yeah, we were just having normal discussion about Mighty Harris being a brilliant guy since our acquaintance in Gums. He has proven to be a scholar, a lover of science, a very dedicated person that is always involved into academic activities. So he's here and we can ask him some questions. Yeah. So the floor is yours, Dr.
Martin, the
Mohammed.
floor is yours. Martin, the floor is yours. You can give Martin the chance.
Right.
Hello, Martin. Can you get us now? He's not getting us still. I don't know what's happening.
Hello,
Wow.
Mighty.
Wow. Can you get us, Martin? Can you get us? Can you get us, Martin? Hello? So the internet issue is really giving me some problem. One person who also caught my attention for this graduation is was the girl who does the school of pharmacy, and also Anthony Harris from the medical school, and also Martin Harris, and the girl who does the pharmacy school and myself, Sandra Nambe was my colleague from undergraduate. We did general chemistry together, and this is a girl who I can say she's extraordinary. And there are so many. They were like three. I know them that ran Liberia, somewhere around Liberia. Maybe we're going to see. So Martin, you can go ahead now. Hello, you can go ahead, Martin.
We are not getting you, Mighty.
Yeah, you can. I unmuted you already. Go ahead again. Wow. So
Oh
so
man.
Martin, yeah,
Hey,
we're
what's
getting
going
you now,
on?
Martin. We're getting you now. We're getting you, Martin. We can get you now. You can go ahead. We're getting you. We're getting you, Martin. Hello.
Oh god, what's this?
Yeah, we're getting you, Martin. You can go ahead. He's not getting us. So we can get you. You can go ahead and speak. So Martin, you can, I think you can go ahead and speak. Hello. Okay, so I will call Martin on WhatsApp. What I will do, he will stay on like this, and then I'm gonna call him on WhatsApp and see what's gonna happen. So he will stay on like this, and I will call him on WhatsApp. I think with that, that will be better, right? So I will call
Yes,
him
yes.
on WhatsApp, yeah, so that he can. So Martin, stay on where you stay on like that, and then I'm gonna call you. Oh, I think he gone off, but I'm trying to get in. I mean, his phone is still not ringing. I don't know what's happening. So I was just saying, one person who actually claimed my attention as was the girl who actually does the pharmacy program. Sandra is also a smart person, very extraordinary. There are a lot of girls that I encountered. She was one of them who actually very good. A lot of smart people like Bro have, and like we have Martin on here today. Martin is not an exception. We keep This is something that we keep preaching every day on our platform here, that science is the only way. And so just imagine people, just think of doing science, and people in Liberia, some people say science is very difficult, but it's actually not the way we see it. We see it as difficult, but it's it's a very patient manner courses, talking about the chemistry, the biology, the physics, and the mathematics, talking about engineering courses. I mean, these are courses, medical courses. These are courses that you have to have patience. You need to have time to put in more time to study, and so that's seeing someone who coming from that background doing more than 1,000 or plus person is something that is commendable. We should celebrate.
Okay,
And
hello.
yeah, yeah, I'm getting you now.
Okay. I face some network issues, so you have a little bit patient with me.
Okay, no problem, Martin. So you can go ahead now and speak.
Yeah, like I was saying, I first enrolled at John Wesley Pearson High School, 2008.
Okay,
That was the first time I ever started in classroom. And during that time, I faced a lot of challenges when it comes to academic because it was my first time to sit in class, even though I was big, and there were a lot of negative feedback from my friends because you know that when you come from the interior, your output, your way of speaking, your pronunciation, everything, it can lose screens among your friends. So that brought negative result when it comes to my academics. So I feel a lot of challenges when it comes to that. But then I never gave up. I was always courageous pursuing my academic. So I have opportunity to go to Canada International High School after spending 2 years at the John Wesley Pearson High School. So at the Canada International High School, things begin to change. I had the opportunity to interact with friends, teachers who have a positive impact on me. For that, I was able to progress academically. And the person who took me to the Ghana International High School was Ada Escodier. Ada Escodier was a friend to my late grandfather. So he
okay,
decided to take me to the Ghana International High School so I can have a better education. So while in the Ghana International High School, there were a lot of challenges because the Ghana International High School is a private school. So they
okay,
expect just for the situation, there are a lot of fees you have to pay. And I was living with my grandmother, so the financial problem was there. But then with God, everything become possible. So the actual story of my academic started when I decided to join the quizzing team of the Canada United High School. The quizzing team was the major factor that contributed to my academic excellence. The quizzing team of the Canada United High School. So when I joined the quizzing team, the coach at that time was Hamilton P. Dolelier. Hamilton P. Dolelier decided to give me math. Even though I told him I wanted to play science on the quizzing team, he gave me math to play. At first, I felt discouraged because I wanted the team with the intent of playing general science. But then he gave me math,
okay,
not knowing that he was doing something good for me. So I decided to just take it because even though I was good in math, but my actual passion was to do science on the quizzing team. So he told me there are
okay,
a lot of students here doing science. So we don't have anyone we have few students doing math and they are in 12th grade. So next year they'll be graduating, they will not be here. So we need people to occupy the mathematics space. So he gave me math to play. And I accepted it, even though I was reluctant about it, but I accepted it. So I began to study math, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade now. 10th grade was the peak of my mathematical skill to exceed. And with the help of Hamilton B. Dolly, because I live very close to him, they get main community. So when I study, once I get stuck, I'll rush to his house for solution. So I begin to study math. I begin to study math. And then I become one of the best math students in Kansas City with the help of Hamilton B. Dolly. So
Okay.
when I enter okay, within the same time, 2016, LMDR hosted a quiz tournament. And the Ghana United
Okay.
Methodist High School became victorious. And I was awarded as the best math student from Nima County 2016. And at that time, I was just a 10th grade student. I was
Okay.
just a 10th grade student. I became the best math student in Nima County. And within the following year,
Wow. So, folks, you have to bear with a little bit. He's facing a little bit internet issue. So, if you are just tuning in, watching, and would like to say you are watching Science and Society, his name is Martin Harris. Martin is the Deuce of the University of Liberia, current graduating class 104 graduating class. He read chemistry at the undergraduate level, and I don't know why he read minor, but he read chemistry. So he's a young guy giving a story, and you listen to him. It's something very touching. He went to school very big. He was not too younger when he started his high school level, and he actually ended up at the Ganto United Methodist School, where he played mathematics in high school on his quizzing team. So let's see what's going to happen in probably, you know, in going to see. Let's see
okay,
what's going to
okay, I
happen.
am back.
So yeah, Martin, thank you.
Yeah. Like I was saying, after being awarded as the best math student in my 10th grade year, the following
Okay,
year, which was within a senior year, because the academic year run from 2016 to 2017. So in 2017, at that time I was still a 10th grade student. In 2017, there was an organization called I Help Liberia. They came into
yeah.
Nima and then they hosted a math
So
Olympic and a science ball.
So Martin, of course, you're talking about the I have library. So, you mentioned the I have library. I have library also sponsored this show. They are the one who
Okay.
sponsoring. Okay, this show also. So maybe probably they're gonna be watching. They are always watching. Mr. Random is always watching. So thank you so
Uh,
much for acknowledging them.
okay, thank you very much. The I Help Liberia
Okay,
hosted a math Olympics 2017 Kansas City Nima Kande. And I took part in that competition and I came second as the best performing student, second best performing student next to Kingdom P. Kui. So that was some of
okay,
the achievement had when I was a high school student. And with the help of Hamid B. Dolelie building my mathematical skill, I became one of the best performing students in mathematics in the 2019 WAS exam. Now,
okay,
when I entered the 11th grade, I decided to take other subjects here because now grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, I was studying only mathematics, even though I need to study other subjects, but I need to study them just to make grade. But I decided to consider studying other subjects to boost my academic because I wanted to be a versatile student. So I decided studying physics, chemistry, and biology. But then my interest in chemistry began to grow. Yeah, because when I in the 11th grade, we have a lot of mathematics related topics in 11th grade for chemistry. So when I started doing
yes,
them, my interest in chemistry began to grow. So I started developing a love of chemistry because I already have good foundation in mathematics. So the concept of high mathematics boosts my chemistry morale. So chemistry became so interesting to me, and I developed love of chemistry even more than mathematics. So I decided to pursue a career in chemistry. That's how I ended up going to the University of Liberia and then following my education with a career in chemistry. That's how my chemistry career began to grow. And today, the reality is being there. So my my stay at the University of Liberia was so amazing, even though there were a lot of challenges. One challenge
Okay.
was I live very far from the campus from Panave to Penna is close to uh like let's say 300 to go, 300 to come. So it was so overwhelming.
Okay.
But then with the help of my parents and other people, I overcame that circumstances.
Okay, so Martin, thank you so much. I actually been touched by some of the things you say in your opening statement. What a big opening statement you. So I would like to first of all point out you basically reiterate what actually why you chose chemistry as what are some of the reasons you chose chemistry as a major at the University of Liberia?
Now, okay, it's my interest in chemistry started when I was in the 11th grade, like I said. When
Okay.
I already had that foundation in mathematics. So when I started doing chemistry related topics, that have mathematical concept, when I started doing them, taking the concept of mathematics to chemistry, it became so interesting to me. Yeah. So it became so interesting to me. So I decided to like for this school looked very good to me. Let me just pursue a career into it. So that's how I decided to go into the study of chemistry at the University of Liberia. And also looking at other career that are linked to chemistry, it actually inspired me a lot.
Wow. So, I mean, Martin, have you benefited from any scholarship? Because I was on general scholarship, and because of the scholarship, it
Okay,
motivated
I
me a
forgot
lot
to
to
mention that.
to
I forgot to mention that.
yeah,
I benefited from
yeah.
three different scholarships like, at the Ghana United Military High School. Like the first
Okay.
scholarship I benefited from was the Operation Class Scholarship. From there, the Operation Class Scholarship took me from sixth grade to eighth grade. From there, I got on the North Carolina Scholarship for ninth grade 1 year. Then when I entered the 10th grade, I got on the SWAT Foundation Scholarship. The SWAT Foundation Scholarship took me from 10th grade to 12th grade, and I graduated as one of the scholars for the SWAT Foundation Scholarship. But then at the
Okay.
university
So
level, there was no scholarship.
there was no scholarship. Okay. So I mean, what Slemen, let me call Slemen. Maybe Slemen gonna come in. Slemen is there. Maybe he's gonna come in to ask you some question. But basically, chemistry is a very difficult code. I want to say to you, I'm very proud of you, Martin. And it's so not difficult but challenging, because I can say challenging, not difficult. But
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to
It's challenging
discourage.
as
I
well.
don't want to discourage, bro. You have to be patient, and it's something that actually touched me a lot when I saw your story on the internet. And I mean, and then I decided reaching out to you, But can is there any point in time in which you felt discouraged to leave studying chemistry? Why studying chemistry? Is there any point in time,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
what
yeah,
was
yeah.
the cause?
Now, when I was a sophomore student, I never took transfer to engineering college because my
Okay,
expectation was not met. Because the interest I had in chemistry, I had the expectation of doing more practical than theory. But then it was so discouraging to me to see the lab not being equipped to my expectation. So it actually discouraged me a lot. I nearly went in engineering college because of the lack of equipment for our laboratory. It actually discouraged me a lot. But then I decided to just pursue because I was already advancing to a junior year. So I just decided to continue on because I already gone far.
this is something that everyone encounter in the university. Sometimes you go to the school and you go to the universities everywhere in Liberia, and at the end of the day, people expectations are not met when it comes to the practical. What are some of the advices you have to give to maybe the government and stuff, people who are watching you in terms of improving the lab for science students at the university?
Yeah, because uh, science is practical. It is something that we have to experiment to get results. So you cannot do science in the absence of lab. So I encourage the government to bring innovative lab, modern lab that will help students understand what actually chemistry is. Because chemistry is you cannot learn chemistry by theory. To be honest, it is like let me say 80% practical. Chemistry is like 80% practical. So with the absence of a lab, we cannot actually understand what chemistry is. So it is important that the government look into it and provide budget to provide more labs for the various university and high school in Liberia. It will actually help us a lot.
Sure. So, Martin, I want us to like go further to this. I mean, I'm so curious about knowing what you want to do at the graduate level. Sometimes, everyone have their own email objective. Sometimes people will graduate at this level, say, I don't want to go to school again. And so sometimes people will graduate, and at the end of the day, they will want to go to school, but they want to divert to different thing in what they're doing. So, what are the things? What are some of the options that you hope for in
Yeah.
terms of a graduate level? What are some of the things you want to do?
Okay. Right now, I have three different things on my mind. So it depends on which one will come first. Then I can go for it. Like my first preference right now is to do a master, maybe a master and a PhD in physical chemistry. Then I also like to do
Okay.
pharmaceutical chemistry. Yeah, and also maybe you do chemical engineering. So it depends on what opportunity will come to me first. I will utilize it.
Wow.
Chemical
So
engineering.
most of the time people doing chemistry, they want to go to medical school. Chemistry or biology, they want to go to medical school. And you are saying you're going to take different dimension of it to do physical chemistry, or to do
Yeah,
pharmaceutical.
I also had a medical school, but it's my last option. Like it's the
Or
last
say,
one I have.
yeah,
Yeah,
it means actually something that probably if they push you against the wall, you want to go for. But what you actually dream of doing is the three things you actually calling that you want to do: physical chemistry, pharmaceutical chemistry, chemical engineering. These are things that you hope for, right?
yeah, sure.
Okay. So I will go to Slemens, then I will come back to you with some questions so that. But Slemens, do you have any question for your colleague? Because I know he's not your colleague now.
Martin, we are excited for the achievement, leaving the University of Liberia as a valedictorian is a huge plus for you and your generation. Um, Reading chemistry in Liberia is something that can puzzle people. Looking at your background from high school and being someone who had interest in mathematics linked with other fields of studies, uh, where do you see yourself in the next 5 or 10 years?
Okay. In the next 5 or 10 years, if the right opportunity is given to me, I can tell you I'll be one of the best scientists in Africa.
Okay.
Yeah. Because with the passion I have, I don't think there's anything that can stop me from progressing. All I need is the right opportunity to progress.
Sis-
Here we go. Here we go again.
Yeah, the,
In,
the network is bad.
yeah, here we go again. You know, network is bad, and he's saying, if you are given the opportunity, he could be one of the best, scientists in Africa. And something that is good,
Yeah,
good,
it's
good
a, it's a
challenge,
good it's a good
good
thing.
challenge. Let me just say this: we Liberians are very good at making history. Sometimes,
Definitely.
yeah, I didn't notice this even when I came up here. I was like, oh, looking myself on some issues, but I mean, like he is already here. I will say that story maybe a different time. So, Martin, you can go ahead.
Yeah, like I was saying, if the right
Yeah,
opportunities are provided to me, I can tell you within the next 5 to 10 years, I'm going to be one of the best scientists in Africa. Because with the passion I have, all I need is the right opportunity to be given to me. I promise you all, I'm going to make an impact to the
okay.
society.
Okay. Thank you for that. My next question is, going to the university is one thing, and experiencing the real world situation is another thing. I did hear you talk about physical chemistry at the master level. Why do you want to do physical chemistry at the master level, and how can physical chemistry benefit your country, Mama Liberia?
Okay, thank you very much. Now, looking at my country as a whole, there are so many things lacking in the industrial sector, in the health sector. So I believe with the knowledge in physical chemistry, I can help contribute to the improvement of some of these lapses. Like for example, we have a constant problem of pollution. Yeah, pollution and the mismanagement of waste. So with my knowledge in physical chemistry, maybe I can be able to strategize methods that we can use to recycle some of these waste instead of them being disposed because they are not being properly disposed. So we can encourage recycling of material instead of disposing them. So that's one of the contributions I want to make when I shall excel in my career of being a physical chemist. Another thing I'm looking at is in the industrial sectors. Now we have a lot of beverage companies and water companies coming into this country. So in order to test the quality of drinks and water, we need physical chemists to do the analysis. So even though we have regulatory bodies that can do that, but we need physical chemists to carry on actual analysis of these substances. Yeah, it will also be good for our health system.
So
So these are some of the things I look at.
Slimmy,
So,
I will come.
looking, look,
You have follow-up questions, Slimmy? Do you have any follow-up question?
yes, I have many questions for
Okay, yeah, because,
the.
because I wanted to go back to the live and read some of the comment to the live, and then I will come back to you. I think we can do
Okay,
that
no
quickly.
problem.
Yeah, because
No,
so the first comment is saying Betty K. Harris is saying our hero again, our scholar Martin Harris, you are great. Benjamin Clark is saying our hero, Martin, we are super proud of you, little nephew. And so Noreen Cedra is saying I'm following, and we see Noreen Cedra asks a very brilliant question, and maybe probably Martin, if you are listening, you're going to answer this question. And this question is saying, how often, how many times do you study chemistry that got you to this far, scholar? So maybe probably you're going to answer that question. So I know how well do you study,
Okay.
chemistry? Yeah.
Yeah. Now the first thing is make studying your habit, right? Once studying your habit, you don't have to count how many times you have to study, right? So once you see the need to study, you study. Now what I can do? I study every time I feel the need to study because as a person, I feel guilty when there's something to study and I'm not studying or when I need to understand studying thing. Once I have something to study I'm not understanding it, I will not feel good in my spirit. So I will be moved to study that particular lesson I want to study. So study is like a habit to me. So like I don't say I will study two times or 2 hours, 3 hours. No. Once I move to study, I study. Or once I have something very important that I want to understand, I study. That's how I do.
Wow. So
Yeah.
let's go back to you then. Probably I can ask my question later, but you were asking your question.
yeah, yes. To our dues, uh, it's not about chemistry in the society. How do you link chemistry with leadership? Are you getting me?
Yeah, okay, because leadership plays a very important role. Yeah, yeah. You say to link chemistry with leadership, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I see.
Yes. Because everything should be done in orderliness, right? Based on rules and regulation. So with a leadership ability, you can be able to handle some of the issues that will be surrounding your career. That is, you'll be having problem, you'll be having people working with, relationship with people, building relationship with people in the surrounding. So leadership plays a very important role in every career.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have
Wow.
you, you have to work with
Why is your
people.
inspiration? Why is your inspiration?
Okay, I'm inspired I'm inspired by the way I interact with people, the way chemistry has played a numerous contribution to my life and people around me, how it affected me positively. I'm inspired by that.
Okay. Do you
Wow.
have a mentor?
Say that again, please.
Have a mentor?
Yeah, I have mentors.
Okay. Details
Yeah,
about
yeah.
your mentors.
Maybe,
At
maybe,
the
maybe.
University of Liberia, I have Alexander.
Yes.
I have an organic chemist called Alexander George. He has been one of the many people that contributed
So,
to
so like,
my excellence
you
in
know, you know,
chemistry. And I
you
also
know,
have
Martin. Before you can come in, everyone when I hear that name as not George, like, that name becoming a foundation for every good chemistry student in Liberia because I mean,
yeah,
there's no way you
he's
you
actually a
you
good
pass
guy.
through.
He's a good guy actually.
Yeah, yeah. There's no way you pass through chemistry in Liberia and you can pass through the hand of organic as not George talking about instrumental analysis of organic compound. You have to do all
Yeah,
these
yeah.
things. Yeah, so we know he's yeah. So you
You
can go
most
ahead and call that name.
real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Martin, you
So
can go ahead.
Alexander George has been one of those who have contributed to my knowledge in chemistry, especially when I'm doing spectroscopic, when I'm doing organic analysis, when I'm doing natural product chemistry with him. I learn a lot. And I'm appreciating for that. He's a good guy. He has made many chemists in Liberia. I'm so proud of him.
And
And
I
another
think
person,
yes, before
uh,
I think Alexander George is an organic chemist.
Yeah, he's an
yeah.
organic chemist. He told me I did the
Okay,
same course with him. Yeah.
why you don't want to do organic chemistry? My
No,
thing.
actually, I'm following the passion I have, right? I'm not looking at
Okay.
the ability or my mentor. I want to create my own path. Yeah, even though the
Okay.
knowledge I have on it, yeah, make an impact on me, but I want to create a new path. Because looking at our country right now, I can name any physical chemist in Liberia right now. I can name one. So maybe I could be the first physical chemist in Liberia. Probably because I don't know if there's any, but I want to be.
Okay.
I think we have one. I have not confirmed that, but I think we have one. But he's not in Liberia actively working. So you could be the active one. We have one organic chemist. One organic chemist. He's my mentor, and also we already have one polymer chemist. She's a female. She have PhD. So but we don't have anyone in physical chemistry that have a PhD, even actively working in Liberia. So we'll be happy to have you, and we'll be happy to have you as the
Yeah,
first physical chemist.
I'll very be happy for fulfilling that dream.
Yeah, sure. So you are listening your methods. I think you you
Yeah,
you
yeah,
didn't you didn't complete.
and
Yeah. And another
okay.
person who has made contribution to my life is Forman Kazulu. Forman Kazulu, right? I did analytical chemistry with him, and I did physical chemistry with him. He's actually a good person. Yeah, Forman Kazulu. Then I
So
have this guy.
I think Martin,
Uh,
the two of us share one method together now. The two of us share one method together. But Kensu is one
yeah,
of my
yeah.
mentors.
You know,
So
the
we share one
entire
method
chemistry
together.
department of the University of Liberia is centered around these guys. So there's no way you do chemistry in Liberia without mentioning these guys, except maybe you do chemistry in other counties, but once it is most of all, if you go UMU, you see them there. You go AMU, find them there. So once you do chemistry in Liberia, there's no way you do chemistry in Liberia without mentioning these guys. Alexander George, Forman Kazulu, and one Theophilus Double. He was the one
Okay.
who made me consider doing pharmaceutical chemistry because I did a course called pharmaceutical biotechnology. With the knowledge he gave us, I actually developed passion for pharmaceutical chemistry as one of my alternative career pathway.
Wow.
So these are my mentors.
Great. So Sleme, your question is
Well,
finished?
okay. Uh, you know, leaving the university, I know you have plans to do physical chemistry. Where do you want to do your physical chemistry?
anywhere
Are you
in
getting
Europe or America, like get yeah. I mean, any university in Europe or America, like get fully funded scholarship. I mean, fully funded scholarship in Europe or America. I would really appreciate that. I would really be happy to do that.
in
you,
case you
you
are
know, you
given
know,
the
you know, you know.
opportunity in Africa, what will you do?
Come
No,
again, please.
he said anywhere. He said anywhere, anywhere,
Okay,
anywhere. So
okay,
yeah, he
anywhere.
started by saying anywhere. Yeah,
I mean,
but
Okay.
I say anywhere in Europe or America.
But he said
Anywhere in
anywhere
okay.
Europe or
in
America,
Europe.
I really appreciate.
That's why I'm
Oh,
asking
okay.
him
Yes,
in
yes,
case
yes.
you are given the opportunity in Africa, or we want to open up physical chemistry course at the master level in Liberia. Will you be happy to do physical chemistry in Liberia?
Um, Technically, I will not.
Why?
It's not like, yeah, because with the expectation I have, I don't think LeBron can meet that standard within a short period of time. I want to study because maybe I will have to
Okay.
wait for 5 to 6 years for LeBron to advance to that level, and I don't
Can
think
you
that would be good
disclose
for
the
me.
expectations to us? Why are you expecting at the master level in physical
Statement,
chemistry?
I
I
expect a
think.
well sophisticated lab. I expect to do master at a well sophisticated lab that can be able to carry on analysis and get good result. But at this
Okay.
stage, LeBron, I don't think there's any institution that can offer me without expectation that can help me meet my expectation. So
Wow,
Wow.
LeBron, I
okay,
not
So
that's
advanced to that level yet.
wow.
okay.
So
I love
Martin, like I said, Statement keeps saying we are very proud of you, and seeing in our cycle. I know you will be, maybe probably this may be the last conversation for us if you drop this meeting with us, if you drop this conversation with us. Maybe probably, we're all praying for you. Many a times people graduate with a better grades in Liberia. It happened to Sleme spent close to about 1 year when he graduated as a dues of the United Methodist University. He was struggling to get scholarship, applying to this link. And so the reason I say it's very good in our cycle is because it's good that we know each other and we keep lobbying around it. That's the essence of this conversation. And that's the main center. If you see asking you a lot of questions because we want to know. We don't want you to stay in Liberia to, even as much as we love Liberia, we love our country so much. And this is the reason why we have having this kind of conversation. But to the question that he asked you, I think that question was even me. You actually placed it right because it had to do with credit. It had to do with credibility. It means Martin is saying it means he will be fooling himself because if you do master, Librarian has
Yeah,
not
sure.
reached the level of doing masters in chemistry. And I think even serum brothers that normally watching the show, they will tell you that he's actually right because if you get we are joking with master programs, the master program in library, then then now more about you doing a masters in chemistry. You have to be because you have to be there. You have to be up there. You have to. So, I mean, it's something that we all should pray for him and the essence don't master man. He's your colleague. The reason he asking the question because he
Uh,
just want to push
you
your
know,
less, push you by less and
going
stuff.
about the questions are very important because
Yes.
yeah,
looking
yes.
at
They're very important questions.
the scientific arena in our country in terms of practicals, I don't think we are fully prepared, but we can make it. And I can tell you for sure if a university in Liberia can establish a physical chemistry department with all of the sophisticated 21st century equipment, I do believe my team will enroll at that university. So yeah,
so the yeah
so
the essence
we
yeah
need to
the
prepare
essence
our country as we
yeah,
plan to travel abroad to get maybe
you know
additional experience. Sure.
yeah they like I normally say to people, Martin, like we are way down, like you regularly said, libraries now, and we're trying to improve our system. and you are one of those now. You already on the ship with us. Mr. George normally say to you, even us when you were teaching at the undergraduate level, I'm getting old. Brahma
Yes.
Zulu,
Yeah,
these are
you
people who
always made
actually,
that statement.
yeah, you always
You
make that
always made
statement.
that
I'm getting
statement.
old. Yeah, so you are on the ship with us, and we have to push. If we didn't have master program in Liberia before in chemistry, any of the branches, we have to fight to do this. And how could we do this? Is by improving people like you capacity. You want to do PhD, and
Yes.
if you do PhD, it's going to help Liberia a lot for Liberia to have a PhD program or master program in chemistry, because it is only with your PhD, or our PhD or Slemen PhD, that they're going to bring this program, because this program are interconnected or some kind of way, you know. And so, I mean, I'll go back to the live, then from there probably I will ask you the second round of question. Then probably you're going to say, after the question, you're going to have something to say to people who watching, because we have a lot of people that are watching. And normally this program is sponsored by the, like you mentioned, the I Help Library project, and the librarian daily those they normally sponsor this program. And also subsequently we have the Slammer initiative called the Optimist Academic Initiative. Also, he's also here supporting us always
Wow.
to come on. And so the essence of the platform, Martin, is to bring people who are making significant change like you into society, so that the government can know what they are actually doing, and to come to their help. And we know you get something at the end of the day. And we seen Noreen is saying Esna Joy is a good chemist. He taught me organic chemistry. I think maybe Noreen is a chemist too. Do you know Noreen, Martin?
Who?
Noreen Sedra. Do you know Noreen Sedra? No, I don't
Nori.
think you,
No, no, no.
yeah, I don't think. Yeah, so he's also watching, and he's saying here, please share your contact, scholar. And Noreen says you should share your contact. And Betty K Harris again saying my own self young chemist. And so these are the comments from the live stream. And so I will come back to you again as you probably discussion. Do you have any teaching experience before, prior to your completion? Were you teaching high school?
Yeah, I taught high school for 1 year, for one academic year, but I decided to stop. Yeah, because
So what? Okay.
uh, it had a negative impact on me, honestly. Because the time I had to go and prepare lesson plan, it actually impacted my ability to study my lesson. So it was not good for me. So I decided to quit.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I've been serving as a teacher assistant at the University of Liberia, where I was assisting the chairman, Anthony Hodge, to teach some of his session. Like I will follow him, and then you will guide me
Okay.
the process where I will offer tutorial for students. I mean, these are the experiences I have when it comes to teaching. But
You,
I've not been fully involved into teaching, but I've been serving as a TA. Yeah.
you know.
Even though I was
You
not
know.
consistent with it.
I try asking this
Yeah.
question, and you see your men slam and laughing. The reason he's laughing is because every one of us that took this path, some kind of way we taught high school, and you just confirmed that you taught 1 year. And
Yeah.
this is something that is not the right thing to go, because, like, for instance, you didn't want to teach earlier, maybe probably because of something. You decided teaching because you wanted transportation. That could also
Yeah.
be some factor. You wanted to teach high school. And to be frank, even me, it negatively impacted me sometimes, because many a time I'll have to sit on my study desk, do lesson plan. And I remember many days, the school proprietor, the school principal having issue with me because I didn't present lesson plan. Only because I mean I have more time in working on my lesson than the lesson plan. And it make you not being effective on the work, something you signed for to do, and something like that.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
actually did the
I
right thing.
experienced nothing. So I decided to
Yeah.
just stop until maybe after my undergraduate program. Then maybe while waiting for opportunity to pursue a master, then maybe I can go in that direction. Yeah, how I
Wow.
decided.
So Martin, you read your number, or before Stomach can you're gonna read your number, we'll copy your number and then put on the screen. Just in case someone who is watching this live stream, they want to help. And folks, if you are out there, you want to help. The help is we don't. Martin is now accepting money. Martin is not accepting anything, but all he need now is he want or to further his education. He need to go to school. He don't have time. He feel even as much as he just graduated, he wants to be fresh and enter university abroad. And we all know there's no country in like no university in Liberia that's offering chemistry, any of the branch of chemistry. And so maybe you don't necessarily have to have the money, but once you know how to look for scholarship, look for scholarship link, you know, fully funded scholarship, because Martin he doesn't have money to sponsor himself outside of Liberia, and he needs a fully funded scholarship that will give him at least a stipend that will keep him up. So if you are here, probably you want to read his number, your WhatsApp number, Martin WhatsApp number will be available. Probably you can call him up and say, look, I know about this scholarship. Submit your application here or submit your application to the school. They're going to give you fully funded scholarship, and we'll really, really appreciate. And so, Martin will read his number. I think is it your SIM number that you have, right, Martin?
Yeah, the number that I will contact you on WhatsApp. That's
Okay,
my
so
WhatsApp number.
I'm going to pin the number on the screen so that people can be able to, just in case they want to reach out to you, they want to reach out to you with that
Uh,
number. And so
okay,
until then
okay.
we can, yeah, until then, Slemman can come here if you want, if you have any question to ask you.
Yeah.
Slemman,
Uh,
if you have any question to ask the scholar, you can ask. You know,
uh,
I remember Stemmer just said that you guys play on the same question team together from the Ganto
Yeah,
United Methodist School.
we play for 3 years. Yeah, we play on
Wow.
the position for 3 years, winning numerous trophies. Yes, because when I was in the eighth grade, he was in the 10th grade, we play. When I was in the 9th grade, he was in the 11th grade, we also play. When I was in the 10th grade, he was in the 12th grade, then he left. So we play a lot of games together. He's a
sure,
smart young
sure.
guy.
Not more than you.
No, hey, you see him, man, you see him, man. What? Not more than you. Yeah.
Okay, Martin. Thank you for that history. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what are your hobbies?
Okay. I love music. I love
Okay,
sport,
that's great.
and and among all, academic.
Okay. So, how do you balance sport, music, and chemistry?
I allocate time for them. Yeah, I do all of importance, right?
Okay.
So once I have something very engaged into like academic, I allocate more time to it. When I'm done with
Okay.
academic, I go and watch my game, play my music. That's what I do. But I do it based on all of importance.
Okay,
Academic
that's
is the
great.
most is the most important, so I give preference to it as compared to the other habits.
Okay. So, you give 90% to chemistry or academics.
This guy.
That's a great thing. I am asking these questions to understand some basic things because in the larger society, it's not about your chemistry. It's about how you balance your activities because
Sure.
we we expect a well-rounded person in the society because it's not every time you have chemistry, you need to balance your time, you need to manage stress in order to live a healthy life. So I appreciate you for all of your answers. You you give us
Thank you very much,
splendid
Veteran.
answers. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you're in the veteran community now. Thank you, veteran.
Yeah.
So So if you are out there, you want to reach out to Martin, like Noreen was, Shatra was asking that Martin should share his contact with him. This is the contact you can call on +231 881420 This number is on WhatsApp. If you're in library, you can also call him locally on this number. He's gonna get you. More especially we face more problem. I know we here at Innovation Lab, we're going to also do our initiative Sleme in India, I'm here in Turkey, or we have one of our colleagues in China. And also, we're going to fight by all means to see how we can be able to find some scholarship link for Martin. This is our own initiative as a young people. We want to see a library where we can be able to help our colleague. Now, like I keep saying to everyone, a possible I'm a chemist, I'm doing analytical chemistry. A possible Martin and myself can work on the same project in the future, and he may be a help to me also. So it's something that we all should work together, network and help. At certain point, this point in time in life, he's maybe confused. He may be checking. He may not have the kind of idea everybody will reach for him. But the most important thing for him now is he need to go to school. And we as a young people, we have to start diverting, like he's saying, he don't have the mind of the too much teaching. He don't want to do too much teaching. It's good, yes. It's something that because we found too many young people, this and some of our friends, everyone don't have the same spirit. Like for me, explaining myself, we knew what we were doing. Sometimes we'll go teach, but I was teaching, but sometimes my spirit, someone may say my spirit is not in the classroom. I'm thinking in different country because I want to do my masters. Every time I was calling my mentor here and there, we work on statement of purpose like this, working on cover letter, working on essay. So it's actually something that we should all encourage most of our colleagues. And that's the reason, that's the most important thing for him sharing his story with us. And so Martin, one of my questions to you would be, can you can you be able to tell us or encourage young people who are watching out there or about maybe probably you want to encourage them to study chemistry? You can do what are the in different field in the sciences as a science student? Can you what advice do you have for them? You today you are the dues of the Universal Library. What advice do you have for young people who are watching this live?
I like to encourage all young people to take the field of science very serious. Like all the branches of science, they are areas that are lacking in Liberia. So with the knowledge and expertise in those areas, it's got to be a good transformation for our country. So like people who want to go into science, I will encourage them to do chemistry or other branches of science that we know around here. It's going to be a help to Liberia.
Do you see STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, the only way to library development? And if so, what are some of
Yeah,
the
yes.
way do you see it? And what are some of the advice again? I want to be specific. After what are some of the advice after you give some reason where some reason that make our STEM relevant to library development? Can you give an advice on this platform to young people who are constantly
Yeah, because
spending their time? Yeah, yeah. You can answer that question then before we can go to the next question. Martin, are you getting us?
say that again, please.
Yeah, so do
I'm not getting
you
you clear. Please.
okay, so let you getting me now? Can you get me?
Yeah, I'm getting you. Yeah,
Yeah, so
much better.
I'm saying, can you tell us now if what are some of the relevant or STEM education or STEM science, technology, engineering, mathematics to library development? How can STEM improve the development of library?
Okay. When we look at infrastructure, right? So in order to carry on projects like road construction, building construction, bridges construction, we need engineers, right? And engineering is a core member of STEM, right? So when we come to other area like agriculture, we come to medicine, we need people from the sciences. And science is one of the core component of STEM. So with the knowledge and expertise in all those areas that are derived from STEM, we can be able to have a stable economy. We can be able to have a better country. So considering STEM as a solution to the Liberia problem.
So, do you have any advice again for young people who are constantly spending their time on maybe politics? I say this politics is not bad, being a political scientist is not bad, but spending more time on things that you know won't benefit you. Do you have any other advice for them?
Yeah. As a young person, it is not always it's not good to consider politics as your career or put all your time into it. You have to develop yourself in your particular field or in the particular study. Now, you can use politics to back yourself or support a politician, but it should not be your career or it should not be something that you depending on to for the rest of your life. You can improve yourself in other area and then do politics. Yeah, but politics should not be your focus or your goal in life because it will not help you. It will not help the society. You need to advance yourself. You have to add value to yourself that if politics fails you, you can progress in another direction. So politics should not be something as a young person to depend on for the betterment of your life because politics is a game. You may not win. Then what happens there if you fail into politics? You have life to face. So it is advisable that you build your capacity in a career that when you fail in politics, you can want to progress on. So that's my advice to young people.
So before we can come to the close of this show, you can also call us on WhatsApp plus 90541 385 3230. You can call us if you want to speak to Martin on this show in his live. Martin is the Deuce of the University of Liberia, current graduating class 104 graduating class. If you want to talk to him, ask him question apart from the live stream, you can also call on this plus 90541 385 3230. Then you can also call Martin on this if you want to get him on plus 231 881420 This is Martin personal number. You can call him, or you can get to him, you can reach him, or if you want to, you need to probably you want him, you want to offer him something, especially maybe probably you don't want to let him know. You can also call him. It will be really helpful while watching this video. So Martin would like to say we're proud of you. I mean, I'm so happy every time I speak to you. I feel motivated. I feel inspired. I feel that there's Liberia. There will be a good Liberia in the future. I don't. You don't have to be my brother. You don't have to be or related to me. But I think we share the same story. We share the same story of going to school. I mean, hungry, working, eating cassava. I mean, we share almost the same story. So even I know sometimes there'll be sometimes these things like I said to most of my colleagues, even at international level, here, that sometimes you may not know, Martin, this thing help because even outside the country, when you come, it help build build you up to manage. Because I think God sometimes
Yeah.
playing some of these for purposes. Because if you start to get something in return, you know how to manage or what you struggle for at the end of the day. And I know you're still going through the struggling period, and these things
Yeah,
will
definitely.
yeah, remember this in the future that someone said this to me that I mean, my struggle at the Universal Library and my struggle at graduate program. So the only thing probably you're going to encounter now, like I was saying to you the other day, will be I mean, you if all you're going to do master program in physical chemistry, you spend a lot of time in the lab. You're going to spend your lab habit going to improve. You're going to you're going to have a we pray God that you have a very good professor that will make you to spend a lot of time in the lab so that you can have a time to think, do more, work on more projects that library can also benefit from. Because, like you say, you want to be one of the best scientists in Africa is something that we are praying for. One of us can be one, and like we celebrate you now. If you have won, probably won the Nobel, you are a Nobel laureate in chemistry tomorrow. We're going to be celebrating because I've not seen any African who have won the Nobel Peace Prize from Africa in chemistry. So we'll hope for that also. So Martin, do you have any measure before statement can come on? Do you have any measure and closing statement for the audience that we didn't touch? Anything that you want to say, to people who are watching? Anything closing in your closing?
Yeah. I want to encourage them to take STEM as a goal for their career planning. And I also encourage them that if they have any scholarship link, they can share it with me. It will also help me a lot. Or if they have any support in any direction that it can help me follow my education at the master level, it will actually help me.
Wow.
That is
So I
statement I'm
mean,
making.
the only important thing the young man saying he need to go to school, he need a scholarship, and I mean, unlike other people will come on, they need to pay this horror. But Martin only issue here is that he thinking on is he wants to go to school. He need to follow his study. I mean, just imagine. I know the kind of trends this guy gonna take, and it's a journey that he's about to embark on. That he actually need to concentrate. He needs someone to guide in the process. He need to get a very good scholarship. Let's hope that it could be somewhere around England or somewhere around in America that Martin could get a very good scholarship. It could really, really be a help to him. And I know he will promise us that he will always remember Liberia and always come back to Liberia to give back no matter what happened. Because many times we see people leave Liberia, they don't they don't come back to Liberia again to give. I will hope that this is going to change with his story, and hope that someone who is watching this live who gonna watch this video. If you are also watching, you can also share as much as you can so that people can also come to his story. And I'm so happy having today Martin and on the Science and Society show. uh, no matter what happened, this show you are always welcome here if you want to come on. Even though the internet earlier was giving some issue, we like to say thank you. I don't know, Slemmer is at the back if he can come on so that he can be able to say goodbye to you and before we can call it a day. And so if you are also watching, you can, like I said, don't forget if you want to get to Martin, you can call him on +231 8814203355. Just so you know who is Martin. Martin Harris is the Dukes of the Universal Library 104 graduating class, and he graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in chemistry. And so he didn't graduate a Bachelor of Science degree in business, but he graduated with from the Science College with a degree in chemistry. And so we hope that we had a very nice time with him, very good time. Those of you watching, thank you for watching the show. And so uh I'm gonna go back to the live again and also read some of the comment before Slemek can come in, then we can be able to close. And so we have Scanner Zoe saying speak son. I don't know, I read all of this comment earlier, and so he's also coming on. So Slemek, are you there with us? Do you have anything to say before we can go to Martin?
Um, Thanks to the audience for following, and a big thank you to our special guest for honoring our invitation. We appreciate you for your presence and your achievement also. So continue to be good. Opportunities will come, and we'll try our best to see how we can further your studies. By God's
Thank you
grace,
very much.
yeah, it will happen
Thank
soon.
you.
Be confident and be very optimistic that it will take time, but you'll get that opportunity. So be resilient, be courageous, bro. Yeah, it's not easy, but you can make it. We can make it. Everyone who is following can achieve anything as long that is created in the mind. So we'll be happy to hear that the scholar, veteran, and students at the university flying one day to go for a study in physical chemistry or any science related
You
course.
know, I forgot to ask the question. I forgot to ask the question to Marty. What is really the secret of you guys from Canton United Medical School? What are some of these? Because Like all of the guys I've encountered from this high school, I mean, they are way up there talking about Sleme or Ebren Sua. I mean, going on.
And
Not only Ganta United, not Ahmed, not only Ganta United medalists, but I'm talking about
Michelle,
the, Michelle Sami. I'm talking about Ganto as a whole. These guys from Ganto, what are some of these special things that make them? I mean,
David
because
Vivio,
yeah,
yeah.
I think in the future I will send my son to Ganto United Methodist School.
We'll be happy, and I'll be his chemistry or biology instructor. Or biology, I'll teach biology, and Martin will be the chemistry instructor.
hope, hope that you're gonna see. Hope that he will see you guys because I know Martin will now nowhere be near high school teaching again. Even Sleme will be
Even
busy somewhere.
after getting PhD, we'll still go to our
I'm a
school,
matter.
our try to go and teach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
biology.
cool. Actually, have a good foundation.
So
When
Wow.
when it, the time we were
came
there,
here
I don't really know about present day,
Lord,
but when we
she's
were
me
there,
our blood.
we have teachers. I mean, we have teachers. We
Wow.
had teachers when we
Yeah,
were there, but I don't know about it right now. But we had teachers at that time.
we
The,
Because like
appreciate
the
our
Ghana United Military High School was a ground
time.
of excellence. Yeah, at the
wow.
time we have
It more
competition. We have
Thank you so much,
yeah.
Martin. Thank you so much, and it was actually nice having you. We will pin this number always here so that the people who are watching can share this number with people who have link, and we'll add you to our private chat room because I think we have one chat room, right? So we're gonna add him there so that we can be able to check for him in any way we can. Everyone have to have a seat somewhere so that we can be able to transform
definitely.
Liberia. Yeah. Thank you so much, Martin. And it
Yeah.
was actually
Thank you
nice.
very much.
I don't know if you had anything to say, but if you had anything to say, then we'll be leaving you. We're sorry we'll leave you, but do you have anything to say? Because I mean, nothing you have to say again.
No. It's okay. Thank you very much for the platform. I really appreciate. Yeah. Thank you for the platform.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Martin.
And
What
keep dozing, keep dozing, keep
All right.
dozing.
they may took me to the
Uh,
Indian people. India they meant to keep doing.
Now I'm
I know that
speaking.
guy's thing.
Yeah, that was I saying
I know why you keep going. Yeah.
they may come and do the Indian people again. Then he's saying you should keep doing.
No, I'm just slumming. Yeah. So I'm
Thank you so
motivating
much.
my brother, Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
He has
yeah.
something
So
in that Liberia needs to benefit. Yeah.
yeah, you rest them, man. And there's
So
something that we should actually appreciate. So folks, if you are just watching, this was we had Martin Harris on very good conversation. So conversation that young people should be able to do. This is the library we want, a library that we can be able to I mean celebrate everyone. Martin is our celebrity. Other people will celebrate music star or will celebrate Martin any day because we believe in academic and we know why it is. This is a great fit and we always celebrating everywhere we go. That's the reason we had this show exclusively for him to be able to express himself, say something. I mean, just imagine now one radio station, neither even a talk show I ever invited this young man to be able to appear to give that story. People are, I mean, we get even though people bloggers posted a picture, but I mean, the council for Martin himself to express himself is something we want. If this was a Maze or Liberia, but now we got tomorrow so money, we got on a show on the other side, we got a show on the other side. But it's going to more than a day now since Martin was announced as the dues of universal library and we have not getting anything in. So if anyone who haven't celebrated him will celebrate him, we want to say Martin, we will you and everywhere you go, and we'll keep praying for you so that you can be able to get uh, uh your further extended to master level. Thank you so much. Thank you, Martin.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.